Hey, Tony and Corey here, your Weekend Warriors, and today we're going to show you how to make a little compartment to keep all your valuables in plain sight.
I'm curious to find out what's going on in that head of yours. Tell me what's on your mind.
All right, so I need somewhere to keep a spare house key in my garage because we lock our garage door, but sometimes I'll give people the garage code and they need to be able to get in the house. So what I came up with was to use an electrical box as a cubby inside the wall. And notably, this is what we call an old work box. So you cut a hole in the wall in the sheetrock, and then you put that in there, and when you screw the little tabs in, they pop up and then they secure themselves to the wall.
Sure.
So you don't have to nail it on a stud or open anything up more than that. And then what we're gonna do is use this blank cover to cover it up, and that's all you're gonna see. To do that though, we need to do a few things. We're gonna modify this box a little bit, and then we're gonna use our hot glue gun and glue some magnets on the back of this so it'll make it really easy to pop on and off.
Oh, that makes sense. If you were having to take off the screws every time you remove the plate.
Yeah, that would be silly.
Yeah, it would take a long time.
So we're gonna make it look like it's screwed in without actually screwing it in.
Let's get this baby rolling.
All right, so the first thing we need to do is hold this up to the wall and put marks on here where we need to cut this out. All right, Tony, so normally what you'd use is a keyhole saw, a drywall keyhole saw like this, where you hold it up there, you hit it, and then you cut it out by hand. But since I have a multi-tool, I'm gonna use that instead.
Yeah. Good plan.
And that's it. All right, so to make this cover plate, we need to make it look legit. So inside of these blank cover plates, they come with a couple of screws. So what we're gonna do is put those in there, just like so. And we're gonna hot glue them in place. Make sure they're straight up and down.
Smart.
And then we'll set that down and wait for that to dry. All right, now those are nice and set up in there. So these are sticking out. And you're probably thinking to yourself, when you stick that in there, it's not gonna go in. So you can do a few things. You can either grind off the screw to make it a lot shorter, or you can cut it off with some bolt cutters, or you can take a drill and drill out where those holes would go in the actual box. I happen to have some bolt cutters, so let's just cut these screws off. All right, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Now what we need to do is hot glue our magnets to the back of this plate. So what I'm gonna do is put a dab of glue in this corner. All right, we'll let that dry. All right, the glue's all dry in this thing, so
Let's check it out.
Let's try to dry it out here.
There's no way you can tell. It looks so authentic.
Yeah.
That is
and
unbelievable.
It's super easy to open up, and you can put whatever you want in there. Valuables, cash,
Ooh, hi.
a little key.
Look
Perfect.
at that. That is so awesome.
Well, there you have it. We made ourselves a perfect little hiding place that's hiding in plain sight.
If you like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have ideas like this, leave those in the notes below. We'd love to hear it. This has been another episode of Your Weekend Warriors.
We'll see you next time.